Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we are going to talk about, as a beginner, how you can become a profitable trader in a short time period. So a lot of people, they are beginner, they try to make money. So they don't know how to focus on winning trade, and while trying to win a trade, they make losses. So how it works for them? Let me tell you. As a beginner, usually you try to make money as much as you can because you see other people that are making millions of dollars on channels or maybe in videos. So which make you feel like you can become a really good trader in just like in a day or 2 days, just applying some strategy which you watch on videos. So this is not basically how it works. So it's simple. If you be consistent, you need to be consistent on every single strategy. Like if you are trying to apply one strategy, you need to stick with that one strategy. Even if you fail to apply it, maybe you will have loss. Rather changing the strategy, you can go back. Candle would have been closed below this, and then this will be another retracement, and the trend would go downward. How are you going to identify? So the next candle, if this candle, a new candle, closes below this one, or this candle might have closed below this one, right? You wouldn't place no buy, no sell, okay? No short, no long. You will wait. You need to be patient about it, okay? You need to wait here. The market needs to come down to confirm it, and then retracement. In retracement, it will give you 60 to 70% confirmation it's going to be downward, okay? So I will wait here until another candle will touch this trend line from outside, and then it will continue going downside. Okay, then I'll wait for another candle which would be closes with wick, with the body from the previous candle wick. Okay, body should be longer than that. Then I will place my trade downward in a short, and I will just set my TP around reward ratio would be 3-to-1. That's how mostly people they actually trade, those successful trader, and they don't have a greed. And as a beginner, you just focus on strategy. I understand completely. Now, what if I tell you about market analysis? If you have not experienced about market analysis, let me tell you. Now you see, for example, if you are in a trade here. So yesterday there was news, Fed cuts rates about and most of new traders, they didn't know that. They just focus on trade, and they forget there is a news. And how do you know there is a news or events coming for the daily basis? So now you see here there are events, actually small icon you see here. This shows you today there's going to be a news, and new events are coming up, and you need to wait for that time. You're not gonna trade as a beginner on the news because it's gonna just wiped out your account completely. Right, so here you see. So it gives you the market analysis, how the market is going upward and downward, okay? So you see latest updates. So 4 hours ago, it says BOG holds with a hawkish twist. Then US featured extend gains to all-time high. And then, after reading this news, once it's finished, it will give you clear indication the market's going upward and downward, because after the news or any new announcement will be there, the market can just quickly go you will see a big candle with a wick or with a body. It will go straight down here, and it will hit all stop losses, and then it will just continue going upward. So that's why I say as a beginner, you don't have to just go jump into the news time and just try to make money, okay? Just be safe from these things. So this is the news way, okay? You can go, you can check, and also how to understand the news. Let's talk about that. Let's say it says durable goods order MOM, right? It says actual forecast previously it was minus 2.8. So after on the 25th of September, if the news will be out there around 5:30 Asia time, New York time, especially it could be morning in the New York, so you're going to be understanding that, okay? So New York time, you're going to be waiting 5:30, or in the morning 9:30, you will be waiting for the news. After news, you're going to see the big candle here. If the candle is coming down right here, you need to wait until the news over, and until this candle is going to be done. So after this candle will be finished completely here, you will have a chance for retracement of this candle. So you can still focus on If it's confirmed for you, then you can just place a trade and you can just on retracement you can make a money. So previously minus 2.8. So if the actual would be on 25th of September minus 2.5, it's going to give you the indication about bullish or bearish. Okay, so there would be another one, there would be another one. And if you are not sure about how to confirm from these news, there is a website. You go on a Google, you can just type forexfactory.com. It will give you every single day news. Here you see every single day news. And for the news, you can go here, click on calendar, and then you're gonna be seeing here everyday news, whole weekly, monthly. Okay, today, tomorrow, this week, next week, this month, next month, yesterday, next up. So yesterday also. Then if you are doing trade on metals, you're gonna see the news about. You're gonna click on metals and open the chart, open the page, and you can read the news about that. And then this one, crypto, and all these news will be here. Okay. Then if you wanna see the live market on pairs, currency pair, and other metals, or maybe crypto, you can click on market, and it will give you here the chart of the whichever you do. Okay, like Euro USD, you see right now here is a chart, live chart here. You're gonna be seeing here, and then the all news here you will see, and you can read. You can click on the link and you can open. If there are red folder, it means there are big news coming today. Okay, so this is how you're gonna do market analysis. And I'm going back to the chart again. So as I explained about the demand zone now, let me tell you about the supply zone. So overall, this trend is bullish, and let me show you now. I'm going to smaller time frame, how you can benefit from the smaller time frame. Okay, so demand zone, you see here how big reward ratio you can make actually on lower time frame. Okay, it's a bit messy today. This is indicator I can tell you can use as a beginner, which can give you breakup structure detail and change in the start of the correct character. So you see here, this was my demand zone, right? Change of the character, and also let me just click on this. I'll move a little. Yes. How many times this demand zone has been tested? Now you're gonna see that as well. So yes, as I said, on the higher time frame, this was my demand zone, right? And then now you see a little move downward, because the candle, as I said, the candle actually went down from the trend and then it retraces. So here you see it tasted, and there would be here upward trend, right? Upward movement. And then again it retraces. So once, like now it's unmitigation area, because it has been tested. You can't just be confirmed with this, okay? Because once it's been tested, it becomes more weaker. So it's already been tested. So next time you need to be more careful trading on the same demand zone. You need to wait for confirmation again, like if the trend is moving. And also you need to draw actually line here, like previously, how many times this spot line has been tested, like 1, 2 times. So it means it became a really strong trend, okay, spot line, okay? So now you see, once it came back, hit this area, this spot, and then moved upward. And then same here as well. So now let's talk about supply zone. How you're gonna understand the supply zone? Every single candle for me, before impulse move, I will mark that candle. That would be my supply zone. And then I will wait for the confirmation to touch that supply zone, and then I will place my trade. Okay, let's go here. So you see here, there is like, it's an empty place because there is, like, you can say impulse move. I'm gonna mark this one. It's not the big good one, because I don't see there are many like, you know, here accumulation. The market was in consolidation. So after consolidation, until it's confirmed, then you can place the trade. So you see the trend was overall bullish, so you cannot go against the trend. Okay, you can only just place a trade while on the demand zone. Let's say, for example, if I'm gonna confirm about the supply zone, I'll go more lower time frame in 1 minute time frame, and I'll show you, which can give me confirmation about the okay. And you will have to mark every single time about the trend, confirming about the trend, confirming about the demand zone, supply zone. So you can't just placing trade blindly. You need to wait for that. You need to confirm the trend. Okay. So let's say here I can show you this one. It actually supply and demand zone works on every time frame, even it's a lower time frame or it's a higher time frame. Okay. So now you see here there is an impulse move here, right here, and there is after impulse move it leaves a gap like FEG. So it will confirm like there is a trend which is going downward. Here you see this candle, indecision candle, is going to be my confirmation candle for supplies, okay? Because there is an impulse move. So now you see here. So once I actually mark this candle, this indecision candle, now I am waiting for the market to go touch this area and then go downward again. So you see here, now the market is actually came down here and retraces and touch the supply zone. It already touches it, right? So I need to confirm right here. So it will give you confirmation, like just you can't just place the order here, okay? You need to wait for a retracement and then you can just set your reward ratio. I'm gonna set to the previous one, like this one. You can set to according to yourself, like which one is good for you. Stop loss I will set here a little higher than this candle, demand zone candle. So sometimes the market just candle can go here and then come down again. So this is what would be market doing to you. Okay, this is how you're gonna be following it. So now you are sure about demand zone. So next time again you see there is another confirmation candle here. So how I'm gonna be confirming this supply zone is going to give me another trade here, short trade here. So I'm gonna show you here. You see this candle is actually closes below there. You can call it like a doji candle here, you see, or you can just see the this candle. It closes below the supply zone with a long wick. So this would be my another trade. I'm gonna be placing my trade here after this FEG would be filled right here, right? You see here. The same way, there is also this one. There is no FEG here actually. Here it is, but it's not a big one. So yeah. So after fair value gap has been filled, I will just place my trade. I will target my first target would be this one. I can draw a line. This is going to be my first target, and then this would be my second one. Okay, this one first, then second, and then this would be my third one. Okay, so I will wait. So it depends on you. If you go on a higher time frame, it doesn't look like a big trade, but in lower time frame, in 1 minute you can still make a lot of money by doing this. Okay, but what I do is I actually without confirmation I won't ever jump into the trade. I want to jump into buy or sell to confirm. I need to wait for confirmation. It's okay for me to wait for hour and 2 hours. After confirmation I will be 90 to 80 to 90% sure like now this is going to be a right decision for me to go short or go long. Okay, but on a higher time frame, you need to know that the trend is actually bullish. So you can't go against the trend. Yeah, if you are a scalper, then you can go. It's okay, it's fine. But you need to understand. You need to be very fast to take a decision or making decision. For the scalper, they just take decision only in few seconds and they just make a little money. They can scalp on candles as well. So even if you are a day trader or if you're a scalper or if you want to become a swing trader, you need to understand all these things. So now I showed you how demand zone and supply zone works for you, right? So this is how I do about demand zone and supply zone. And also I showed you how you can analyze the market about reading the news and confirming it every day. Okay, so there are other things like the market usually after the news comes out early in the morning in the New Year time, right? Like after the market opens, then there are news. And you cannot just jump into the trade anytime. You need to mark your Asia high, Asia low. You need to mark your London high, London low. You need to mark your New York high, New York low. Okay, so all these actually gonna work for you because if Asia is in consolidation, then London is going to be in accumulation and then distribution. Then New York session will distribute it. So this is how it works. Every session you need to mark, and you can trade in the opening time, like when the session open, then you can trade. For me, mostly what time I choose to trade is actually London opening time and then New York opening time. Actually, Asia is giving me direction of the trend is after consolidation, the markets is actually breaking it, and after breakout, I will confirm it. It's a fake breakout, it's a real breakout. Then I will start confirming every single trade, and then I will just buy or sell. This is how it's going to work. So guys, for today, I told you how you can just confirm with supply zone and demand zone, how you can just mark the candles, and after confirming the real confirmation of the bullish and bearish trend, if the trend is reversing, if trend is not reversing, it's continuously it's going upward or it's going downward, you need to be more careful. As a beginner, you need to focus on it. So if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe this channel and like this video, and you can also leave a comment so I can make more videos for you guys. And also I want to tell you, in the future we're going to be doing live stream and doing live trading, so you can learn from it too. Okay, so while being going on a live session, you will understand the market. Once we start going to do live streaming, we will mark supply zone, demand zone, understanding the market structure, also understanding the market analysis. We're going to teach you analysis, we're going to focus on, and especially when the news is coming out, we're going to be sticking to our live stream so you can see what's going to news tell us today, how it's going to affect on our trading, how it's going to just go shift the trend from upward to downward or downward to upward. So stick with us. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next video, guys.